keep seeing the image of a white bird flying as if there's one in the water and there's one flying above it. And the other one looks like a duck, and the other one is a different type of bird flying over it. And it's also a white bird, but they're a different type of birds, but they're the same color. And the other one was identifying the other bird and started questioning himself and to say, and ask, why can't I fly as high as that bird? Why can't I be where they currently are? While this bird up in the sky is looking down at that bird and start questioning themselves. Why can't I be in the water as long as I want to? Why do I always feel like I would drown whenever I would stay there for too long? And there's just this inner monologue between the two of them, not really between the two of them, within each of the birds, but they're afraid to admit it or say it out loud because they're afraid to be judged, or they're afraid that they're the only ones who have these insecurities, and that they're the only ones who's going through these doubts and these questions. But in reality, we all have our own versions of asking the uncertainties and not knowing who we truly are. But the truth is, these birds start to look at themselves, or they've seen their reflections. The other one can see their reflection from up the sky, and the other one can see themselves very close while they're in the water. And then they realize that there's a beautiful reason why they are where they are and they do what they do and they have what they have, because not everyone can see the reflection and appreciate the reflection from the distance where they are, where they currently are. Like, not everyone would see it, but they will only see and appreciate that reflection from the point of view. The other bird who's up in the sky cannot appreciate themselves when they're close in the water, but when they saw themselves up in the air, they finally appreciate themselves, and they realize that they should stop looking at the other bird so that they could start appreciating. Once they turn their heads to the correct bird, which is themselves, they finally appreciate